Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Voltaire the Vegan Vampire. I want to call him Voltaire the Vegan Viking. I don't know why. But I'm gonna say it on accident. I am sure. Okay, this is kind of cute. I'm honestly getting some kind of hard Don't Starve vibes from this. But I think it's actually a little bit more like Atomic Crops adjacent. Okay, gamepad, I don't want to play with my controller. Okay, WASD to move, spacebar to dash. Crows bring you letters when new quests are available. Quests, inventory, skills, Vegipedia. Oh, come on, you could have called it the Veganomicon. I have that book on my shelf. Let's see. Okay, so what are we doing? I have no idea. I got spiders. We can clean fields. Oh, but it costs me blood. Okay. Check mail. A carrier crow. What's on its beak? Looks like a letter from Uncle's Frankenstein. Of course. Dear Voltaire, we hope you made it to the graveyard without getting eaten by werepigs. Your dearest Uncle Frank would like to remind you that he conveniently left the keys to the house under the rug. And your dearest Uncle Stein would like to remind you that smelliest Uncle Frank, remind your smelliest Uncle Frank that the rug is inside the house. You'll need to break in anyways. Regardless of alleged mistakes I may have made, I think it's important that you learn how to survive by yourself, given your recent appetite changes. You should start by making sure you can grow your own food. So I'm writing down a couple of instructions on how to get started. I'm attaching a pouch of crowberries to this letter, just in case you get the munchies from all that work. The carrier crow will let us know how you're doing, and we'll have further instructions for you once these tasks are completed. Now get to it, kiddo, and good luck. XOXO, Uncle's Frankenstein. Okay, clean a field, water from droplings, collect a seed. Got it. Okay, can I actually get inside? No. I cannot get inside my own house to get the keys, so I guess we're out of luck there. So, we also have this. I guess I'm just gonna... you know what? Actually, let's go find that water. Where did it say I get the water from? From a dropling. Okay. Eggling plant. Whack-o-lantern. Okay, but where did the drops show that they came from? This. It's gotta be it. Dropling plant. I'm back here. There we go. There it is. At least I can dash. Okay, and dashing does not cost me resources. So let's go back and actually work on some things. Let's see. So we have eggling, plant seed, and then water field. We'll be ready in a day. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna plant whatever I've got. Looks like we've got another quest. Another letter already. I must be doing really well. Dear Voltaire, what the flock took you so long? Never mind your Uncle Frank. He's still pissed about the rug thing. You're doing great in the gathering department. Now, let's make sure you can actually grow those veggies. This time I'll be the one writing the instructions. You'll find them much more useful than the last ones. Like before, the crows will watch you. Chop chop. Okay, so plant a seed, water the seed. Actions marked will increase your hunger by that amount. Got it. Well, oops. I guess they've given me a little bit more. Okay, now I don't have anything else that I can do at the moment. Unless I can, like, maybe attack stuff. Whatever. All done. Okay. Thank you for not breaking into the house, and great job taking care of that seed. All it needs is time to mature. Most seeds need a day or two to grow, but that still means you need to make it through tonight to harvest the fruits of your labor. Shall we tell them about them? Him about them? Did you really have to write that down, Frank? Right. You should probably conjure a few traps around those crops, kiddo. You know, just in case. Okay, right mouse button to summon traps. Traps will stun enemies when triggered. Oh, so that's what these are. Is there an upper limit? I see. So I can only have a handful. That was easy enough. Good I was paying attention during those summer camp conjuring classes. Dear Voltaire, great work with the traps. It would have been awkward to go through all that work only to lose your crops to natural disasters. Speaking of awkward, I think we've been sitting on top of a thorn maw this whole time, and I'm starting to feel a tingle in my leg. What? No, that's no thorn maw. Oh, for witch's sake. Dear nephew, this crow is carrying a manual that Uncle Frank ordered from his favorite telemarketing channel. Please consult it while I prepare a new package. Hey, I got a great deal on that. Came with a bunch of ectoplasm-free shampoo samples and a lifetime subscription to Reaper's Digest. Whatever, you can take it, kiddo, but I'm keeping those samples. Okay, V for the Vegipedia. Do we even have... Okay. So we can see HP drops requires. So we might get some more. What else do we have? Chris also carrying something up. It's not another book. My cape's out of pockets. Dear Voltaire, completely unrelated to what we were sitting on, your favorite uncle actually found the keys to the house. Yes, how fortunate. The good news is that you may now access the interior of the house. The bad news is that your uncles can no longer access their bathroom, since the key is apparently under your rug. Yes, it's a terrible mystery. I suspect someone cast a powerful key swapping spell sometime after I definitely left the correct keys there. Right, anyway, you'll find that house is equipped with pans, pots, cauldrons, a tippy-top alchemy table, a magical wardrobe, and a precious reliquarium. Mind your cape around the last one. It's filled with mystical trinkets, ritualistic baubles, and a collection of cutlery from a bunch of broomflight companies. Frank, for the 15th time, you're not supposed to keep those. Nonsense. You only said that about the nice towels they handed us at Oh Hell Motel. Those are in the wardrobe, by the way. This is a lot of dialogue. Go ahead and take your tour, kiddo, and remember to float a little higher if you're wearing dirty shoes inside the house. Okay, craft new seeds at your alchemy table. Change costumes at your wardrobe. And boons at your reliquarium. Got it. So go inside. Okay. So, do we have here? So we need those, but we don't have. Fang Maw seeds. Compost seeds. Alchemy table. So we can make Vine Maw, Fang Maw, Vine Crow, Thorn Maw, Brood Vine, Slimmer Vine, and Soulstone. But that needs rocks and wood. Can't do anything with that anyway. Oh, it wants me to interact with the wardrobe too. Oh. So Voltaire's cape or Morgana. So if we want to switch it up. Oh, but it requires meta currency. That's a bit rough. I want the bag head. And then I can sleep. But I'm going to go outside just in case there's another quest. So this is a demo or a full game? I think it's... You know what? I'm going to double check that. It is... early access. So... No, actually. House tour, check. Dear Voltaire, your Uncle Frank is busy trying to open our bathroom door with a paperclip and some chewing gum. So far he's only managed to chew the gum, but I'll keep you informed of his progress. You may have noticed that you're missing something to activate the trinkets in your reliquarium or fuel your alchemical recipes. You need soulstones for that. They're physical embodiment of a being's soul obtained by trapping its fondest hopes and dreams within a magical crystal. They're also the source of your family's ancient powers, who feed on the joy of innocent beings in order to maintain their vampiric immortality. These magical seals can be broken, but only by those with an inclination for the dark arts. It's where you come in, kiddo. By spending a crystal's energy on alchemical recipes and ancient relics, you would not only be reaping rewards, but also returning those souls to their original owners. You would, in a way, become stronger through compassion. Meanwhile, Uncle Frank managed to lose the gum. I can see it stuck in the back of his hair. So now he's resorted to chewing the paperclip. That gives me the opportunity to send you a few soulstones without him noticing. Go ahead and try and break their seals by spending them in the reliquarium and alchemy table. Oh boy, this is a lot of intro. Okay. Let's see. So, increase EXP gain, movement speed, soul barriers HP, Heartstone to restore house HP with materials, hunger restored by crowberries. Oh, right. Didn't we have some of those? Maybe. Dropling spawned by 1, soulstones dropped per level. I'm going to snag 1 point in that, at the very least. I might want to actually just invest non-stop in that. Wow, there's actually a lot here. I think let's get 2 points in that. 4 slots to the inventory. That seems useful. And why don't we go movement speed? for the time being. EXP gain might also be useful, but I don't know. Okay, do we actually have anything else? Oh, we do. We actually have a number of crowberries, so I can do other things. That felt great. I hope those souls can find their way back to their bodies now. Dear Voltaire, congratulations on breaking those soulstone seals. Now we're cooking. Oh, that reminds me, may have noticed 2 large cauldrons inside. They're another example of Uncle Frank's compulsive late-night shopping sprees, but they may actually prove useful. They originally came with a manual brimful of spoopkin soup recipes, but Frank's concoctions were always far from edible. They did, however, become so acidic that they're currently able to decompose anything that you throw into them. Means you can dispose of any unwanted item or extra seeds you may be carrying around in exchange for the experience of wondering how your Uncle Frank was able to mess up a soup that bad. Regarding your uncle's progress with that bathroom door, he's currently choking on the paperclip. That means I should really stop typing. Or adding any further unnecessary words to this written form of communication, soon to be taken by Crow, of the carrying and flying type. To you, Voltaire, my dearest, kindest nephew. And I should help him regain consciousness. Go ahead and drop something into the cauldrons. It's pretty fun. Hugs and kisses. Okay, so that's how we get EXP. There's some stuff. Okay, so we can compost a seed or compost all seeds. Got it. Oh my, I really hope Uncle Frank is okay. Dear nephew, I'm afraid I have really bad news. Unfortunately, your Uncle Frank is okay. But don't worry, it's not all bad. While choking on the paperclip, he eventually panicked and slammed his head against the bathroom door. While that didn't unlock it at all, it was still fun to watch. He's a bit confused now, but he's already insisting on writing something, so I'm sure he's totally fine. Dear Voltino, it is I, your brother Frank. Do not trust the frogs. Water does not curve, it levels. See, that sounds like something your Uncle Frank would say. Nothing to worry about. Anyways, you had a long day and your crops need time to grow. There's a coffin with clean sheets in the house, so go inside whenever you're ready to take a nap. Sleep tight, you'll need all your strength. Okay, sleep in your coffin and begin the night cycle. At night, left mouse button to attack and right mouse button to cast a skill. Oh. I thought this would be real-time based, but it is not. Time to defend my crops. Oh boy. Well, at least I can hear him coming. I don't know if the enemies actually will... Oh, and I do have to worry about aiming a little bit. Oh, and yeah, that's a kind of sweet AoE. You get back in there. You stay in the danger zone. The sound effects as they move is, it's a little something. Okay. Oh, I leveled up. So, change your primary attack to a ranged projectile, increase melee attack's area size, or abilities area size and duration. Let's go for the melee attack area size. Alright, so, this needs some water. And we can harvest these. So we get some scullions and some egglings. They're coming after my crops. Uncles Frankenstein have some explaining to do. Dear Voltaire, we're glad to hear that you're mostly alive. And personally, I'm really glad the house is still standing. I don't want to lose my down payment. In case you couldn't tell, your Uncle Frank is feeling much better now. Oh yeah, strong as an ox, like Papa used to say. He actually said you looked like an ox, but close enough. Listen, kiddo, we're sorry for not telling you about those critters earlier, but we had no way of knowing which ones you were going to be facing. You see, your father didn't take your dietary changes very well, so you may or may not have enlisted the souls of several hundred forest creatures, and commanded them to thwart your efforts. I know you're not fond of violence, but you must protect your crops in order to survive in such... Necklace? Necklace, that's a new one. Oh, necklace as in, like, cannot feast upon. I got it. Such necklace environments. Plus, you're not really killing them, kiddo. When their souls are defeated, they're released from your father's curse, returning them to their real bodies. Just think of it as thwacking kindness. That said, each type of crop is going to be especially luring to a different type of critter. The more veggies you plant, the more of those fellas you'll have to deal with. Now go ahead, take a bite of your very first homegrown veggie, or keep growing them until you do. Harvest a veggie and consume. Got it. So that's how we manage stamina. So we also have Old Crapple. Huh. and Toasty. So these can be fed to Cthulhu, Lord of the Undertides, apparently. Okay, not perfect, but it's fine. That was really yummy. There's a weird aftertaste, but I'm sure that's fine. Dear Voltaire, we're happy to hear you're eating your veggies. Well done, kiddo. Come to think of it, they're likely to taste a bit funky. Even musty, perhaps. It's a graveyard, after all. At least we know the soil is brimful of nutrients. Eating a lot of the same food will eventually become less nutritious, so you urgently need to dig up new plots if you plan on expanding your diet. Or you can always explore other feeding avenues. Enough of that, Frank. They made up their mind about neck biting, so you can keep suggesting. No, not that. I meant treasure hunting, harvesting wild berries, and feeding Cthulhu in exchange for its gifts. Cthulhu, the Lord of Undertides, treasure hunting. Those are actually great ideas. Are you sure you don't have a concussion? Oh, shut up. Are we still writing this for our nephew? Right. We're sending you instructions about these new activities. Say hello to Cthulhu for us. Okay, Cthulhu will reward you with gifts if you feed it. Harvesting berries is a great way to control your hunger. Find suspicious cracks on the ground to dig for treasures. Got it. Do we have like a map? No. And skills are... Got it. Oh, it's like a skill tree system. Well, that's different. So we can also build some things as we go. So where the heck is Cthulhu? Oh, it looks like the map is actually much smaller. Okay. Why is this one glowy? I don't know why that one's glowy. Actually, it looks like all of the harvestable resources might be. Okay, let's grab a couple of seeds as we go by. Serious question though, where's Cthulhu? Oh, and these are the berries. Oh, I see. So I can harvest these until they're depleted. So we might actually want to get the soulstone upgrade that makes the berries curb my hunger more. Because I'm assuming they regrow on the regular. And so if I actually increase the amount that they get rid of my hunger, the more I can kind of do on a given daily basis. Okay, let's feed him. What? Okay, wooden box. Thorn moss seed. Okay, so I think I was kind of... I think that went fine. Okay, come back here, you. I don't like the running sound effects. I'll be honest, those are gonna get on my nerves, like, really fast, but whatever. Now, did we actually get more soul stones? I have no idea. Oh, we get a bunch of berries and some other things. Yes, let's actually be kind of... Ooh, that smells good. She's making stew. Now, let's actually do some level of treasure hunting, because this almost seems more practical. I don't know what this thing is. At least early on. Later we'll want to do some more farming. Okay, we got some berries. I feel like I'm just gonna be at odds. I was gonna say odd ends, and it's like, no, that ain't it. I'm just gonna be at odds with the food in my household today. It might have to be a short stream just so I don't have to sit around smelling delicious food that I cannot currently consume. But, is what it is. Yeah, let's just grab as many berries as we can, then go see if we have any more soul stones that we picked up. Okay, bunch of resources. But I think we're kind of running out at the moment. Oh, there's a little bit of wood that I missed. Okay, do I have anything else? Because I might as well be somewhat thorough. We also maybe have like an underground area that I can go to. lot of wood. I guess I should probably start dashing around, as it's a little faster. Alright, let's go back to feeding him. Fish beans! I probably should aim for the purples, but oh well. Okay. So here's the other question. Can I dig more plots? No, I cannot. Well, let's take a look at this first. Those are pretty fun. What else could have Uncle Frankenstein have in store? Dear Voltaire, we are overjoyed to learn that Cthulhu decided not to eat you. You must have made a great first impression. You're doing great at all of this, kiddo. Looks like you're a natural. Sure does. I still remember the first time I went camping outdoors. When I was attacked by the huge werebear and I had to fight it with my bare hands. Oh, come on. That was just the plot of the movie your uncle slept through last week. I'm surprised he even remembers that much. Nonsense, it totally happened. Your Uncle Stein just wasn't there. Righto, back to business. At this point, you're likely aware that collecting water droplings can be quite the chore. It's hard enough to collect water when it's not trying to run away from you. Oh, I know this one. You need to fold those fencing sleeves and get to work on building a water well. Okay, so water wells refill every morning. Great way to get water. I'm just gonna start skipping this dialogue. There's so much. And it's all kind of charming tutorial junk. Okay, so I need more stone. Wait, how do I collect stone? Is it this? No. I guess I can feed Cthulhu more here. Okay. So that's materials. Yeah, I'll check Vegipedia. Baddies, bosses. Okay. Yeah, it's destroying the gravestone. Digging plots helps with wood and stone. Got it. Because, yeah, I see all this stone around, and it's like, well, is that where I get anything? Did I miss this bush? Or do these regrow at midday? I have no idea. Probably not. Hey. Okay. Anything else? Hey, what cute game is this? It is Voltaire the Vegan Vampire. There's a very real possibility I'm going to call him the Vegan Viking over the course of this, but whatever. It is a combination between Farm Sim and oh, this is probably the Dig a New Field. Alright, let's snag a bunch of those. And we did actually get some stone from it, too. Okay, please tell me I got a Heartstone. I did not! That's a shame. It's the next game in the series. I would be super fine with that. Okay, holy smokes, I have a lot of seeds. Well, I'm just gonna burn all these crowberries. I guess we also had an eggling that I could eat, too. I just want, more things to do. Okay, so Vine Maw. We did Scullions. Thorn Maw. And a Slimmer Vine. Let's see. Do I have enough water? Yes. But I'm getting hungry. I don't think there's much else to do. But what I think I might want to do is actually take some of my spare seeds. Let's try and level up. Okay, we already have a Wacko Lantern. Okay, one more. Let's just do a Fang Maw. Alright, so trap damage, trap charges, trap sizes. Ooh. Let's go for the trap damage. And let's go put our traps down. I'm just gonna put them on top of the crops now. Okay, do we have anything else we want to do? Not overwhelmingly. So let's just go to sleep. I'm getting Cult of the Lamb vibes. Kinda not really. Oh! This sucker actually attacks. That's actually really nice. I appreciate the knockback. Lost my trap. Hopefully there's more persistent traps I can get. Oh gosh, and we're gonna have to defend potentially multiple fields at once. Yeah, it could be kind of a mess. But that's fine. Okay, check the Vegipedia. They also provide... Oh, we can also see their stars. So crop in the enemy spawn. Buffs. More HP. Plant near fish beans. So anything planted near the Fang Maw gets extra that. Double aim. And attack ranged. Oh, so some of them actually do have attack. So attack ranged, melee. Okay. So I guess what we should do is probably go find a bunch of other things. Let's see. I think I'm going to be a little limited on food on this one, which could be a bit of a downer. But we do have the berries. And I'm assuming we didn't get a single soul stone. Okay, the attacking plants usually don't provide crops to eat and reduce your hunger, though. Ah. So it's kind of slightly... I guess I'm going to say it's kind of slightly Plants vs. Zombies-y. Obviously, it's got its own merits beyond that, but still. Okay, good. We got a whack-o-lantern. Can I eat? 20 hunger. Yes. And it does look like we just have random resources kind of around, too. Okay, snag those. Grab the droplings. I'm very glad it actually shows me where the droplings are, too. Yeah, so we should really probably get at least a couple of plants down. They can defend the area, but we should probably mostly focus on ones that fix my hunger. No, we don't need more scullions. I don't think. Yeah, it looks like running over a number of these things give me stone. Or wood. Okay, do we have anything? Yeah, there's all sorts of places to go digging for treasure. If I want to be particularly aggressive here. Coughing beans. Ah, sure. So, also makes me faster for the day. I think I'm just going to rely on random drops for the time being. The treasure is hard to specifically plan around, but is effective. And yeah, just get a bunch of berries. And the next soulstone upgrade we get, absolutely increasing crowberry satiation. Because if I can get that, we can potentially deal with hunger better? Okay, what? Do these cracks actually continuously spawn throughout the day? It feels like I've been here. But I don't think I was that thorough. That was a lot of random wood, too. This game looks fun. Let's see. Do you want to give me a heads up if you see a dig spot? Yeah, if I miss one, tell me to go back. Because just try and actually be very good about telling me where it is. And if you see somebody else saying it too, hold off. Because, yeah, north, just give me, like, a cardinal direction, like north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, north, northeast, stuff like that, if you want to be specific. Left of the Cthulhu Pond, past the 2 gravestones. Okay. Okay, to the left. I see. So, make sure you give me what cardinal direction that is, as well. Because you just passed might have been a couple seconds ago, and that's going to throw me off. Over here? Or... Ah, yep, right here. Alright, so now we've got a bunch of seeds and some other things to work with. So... Coffin beans are good. We'll be ready in a day or two. We can also activate a soul barrier. Huh. Okay, is there anything else we want to do? Because I could potentially get, like, one more crop down. Let's do it. Okay, I guess we need a little bit more. Oh, we can actually get a well down. Unfortunately, it is empty. Okay, let's find a couple more droplings. There we go. Alright, put this down, water it. Then what do you want? Here we go, I can already picture Uncle Frank's puns. It's all well and good now, kiddo. Well, well, somebody has clearly inherited my building skills. Nobody lost any limbs, so clearly not. It was one time, plus we're much better off without that third leg. We hear a lot less of those crude jokes these days. True enough. Regardless, congratulations on completing your first construction project, kiddo. The crows tell us it looks impressive. Now, much like the veggies need time to grow, wells need to collect water. Give it a day and check back when you can. Sure it'll be fine. He's been doing pretty well after all. No, really. Well done, kiddo. We have to go now. Farewell! Okay, what is my new quest? Go to sleep. Well, fair enough. And they haven't given me any soul stones. No. This gameplay loop actually seems pretty fun. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's like a much friendlier version of, like a much friendlier version of Atomic Crops. Where you don't have to worry about the pressures of time. Like you kinda do, but not too much. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, I'm not ready for a separate patch over here. That was wasted. Okay, get the wacko lanterns. Ooh, we get 3 of them. Plus a bunch of coffin beans. Okay. Ah. Faint. Oh. Fainting and fainting is bad. Fanging is worse. Okay, so then that drops off pretty fast. So I think these guys, the thorn maws. Oh, I don't have enough water. The thorn maws, for example, probably aren't placed particularly well. So I'll have to work on that. Guess what do you want, first and foremost? Freshly collected water from a well, check. Dear nephew, first you grew veggies where people are laid to rest. Now you're collecting those graveyard juices directly from the ground. Our own father would be proud. Ah yes, Papa Victor was the best. Terribly uncreative when he named us. Clearly intoxicated when he created Frank, but otherwise a genius. We must run in the family. Speaking of running in family, you may need to speed things up, kiddo. Just got word from the ravens at your family's castle. They say your father may be summoning the Grim Lords. Never understood what they're so grim about. They all have awesome powers. Some of them go swoosh, ka-ching. Ooh, others go flap flap, bzz, wah wah, kerplam. And then there's that one that If you look at them in the eyes and they blink twice, they're reptilians. Forgive me, nephew, but I had to resort to violence to snap Frank out of it. He's a bit of a fanatic when it comes to the Grimlords, but I assure you, there's nothing to be a fan of. And hey, look at that! The bathroom door is just one headbutt away from opening, so your uncle just ended up solving that after all. This is serious, kiddo. If one of the Grimlords finds your location, you may need to escape in a hurry, so you really should stock up on food now. Tee-hee, good luck, Voltino. Okay, so the answer is, if I do want to farm over here, ooh, that's a better field than this one. How do I want to do this? Because I don't have that many resources. Let's check the Vegipedia. Oh, Soulstone Flower. We do actually have one. Okay, fresh beans, whack-a-lantern. What's something that... Okay, so that drops to 2. Only 1. So the whack-a-lantern... Actually, the whack-a-lantern is 60 food, but I can't do too much of it. So what we should look for is some of these other veggies along the way. Well, I guess first and foremost, let's actually go find some seeds and go digging and stuff. But yeah, I like this core gameplay loop. It's charming. It very much is low-key Atomic Crops, but with a kind of cutesy vampire flair instead. So the night waves are kind of stressful, but I don't have to worry about them creeping up on me. Yeah, what you receive determines the enemies. Yeah! I think that's really cool. I'm curious if those soul crystals are permanent meta progression or if they reset on a per run basis. It seemed pretty expensive, so I'm going to assume it's a per run basis, but I could also be quite wrong. Yeah, kind of like that tower defense where you made your own spawners. Yeah, talking Mob Factory? Kinda. I was legitimately a little bit worried about playing this game because I thought I might bounce off of it really hard, but instead I'm actually quite compelled. Bravo. Sometimes it's one of those where, like, a game concept is, I don't want to say too out there, but, like, usually I'm willing to give a game a chance, but sometimes I'm a little risk averse and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna hit in the same way. And it's always really nice to be wrong. Okay, yep, here's another one. Let's see, this was Get Indie Gaming stop game from the next fest. Does that mean, like, absolutely play this one no matter what? Because, yeah, I wish I had given it a shot then, but then again, I mean, the next fest was, what, 3 weeks ago? So, I didn't have to wait long. Ah, top game. Got it. I wasn't sure if, like, stop game was, like, they would play until they hit a game that they could not stop playing and then they just got stuck there. Because I've definitely had those. I just don't refer to them as such because I feel like that would be weird terminology. I gotta start making more videos like that, like demo roundups. Instead of the individual coverage, it's more of a compilation thing. I keep seeing my peers do that, and I'm like, yeah, that actually would probably be a better idea. Oop. Oh, I fainted. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just rolling. They're going for my house. I made terrible mistakes. I was too busy thinking of things. Well, it's fine. The pit fiend is gone. My poor house, though. At least they're not going for the blood flowers that much. They're just going for my house instead. Hopefully my house repairs or something. 2 vertical melee attacks to your primary attack. Let's go for the melee attacks. Ooh, yeah. Oh, right. I am still very hungry. Let's see. Okay, so we wanted to get the crowberry upgrade. Going all in, baby. Okay, because I have a bunch of these, but restoring 6 hunger per is absurdly strong. Okay. So despite the fact that that went pretty poorly, it's fine. Have you heard about the curse that turned the kid into a mushroom? He used to be really boring, but now he's a fungi. Oh, right. More tasks coming your way. Open a treasure chest, release enemy souls, harvest grown veggies. Cool. Oh, and my house is still pretty messed up, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Snag these. Okay, so what do we have? Do we have any more soulstone? No, we do not. Oh, that's fine. Should get plenty of these. Yeah, I'll probably want to look into... Okay, good. We didn't actually lose the resources from the one hole I opened. And I should keep an eye out for this. What was I going to say? I don't know. Big oops moment, but it doesn't matter that much. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, we got plenty. West hole. Putting it that way just sounds weird. Salacious, even. I'm getting bizarrely good at this. Unfortunately, it's giving me non-stop Fang Maw seeds, and I'm not actually sure if I want those. Oh, whatever Shell is cooking is actually going to distract me. It smells so good. I'm drooling a little bit. It's a problem. We haven't done a whole lot of crockpot cooking for a while. I don't know why we stopped. Oh, no, I know exactly why we stopped. We used to do a lot of crockpot cooking back when we'd buy like a big thing of pork. And that was just kind of like how we'd cook it up. We just toss, carve it down a little bit and then toss the whole thing in. And it would just make a really lovely, like, pulled pork that we could just pull from as much as we wanted. I mean, not as much as we wanted, but, like, it was a lot of meat, and it would last us, like, a week. And it was always kind of nice. But we stopped eating meat due to the pandemic because half the meat we were getting was just kind of really bad. Okay, do we wanna... Let's eat a coffin bean. I don't think we get sick of the crowberries, which is kind of nice. Because now I can just have this, like, horde of crowberries. Okay. Do we have anything else here? Because, yeah, I got distracted again. But, so we'd stopped due to the pandemic, and pretty much had just given up slow cooking things, because it just, we didn't need to. Vegetables can be slow cooked, but there's easily other ways of preparing them. Whereas, like, I don't really like cooking pork any other way other than slow cooking it. I'm sure there's good ways of doing it, but I just didn't care for it. Like, I guess you could make, like, a good slow roast in the oven, but even then, And so we just stopped. And nothing wrong with that necessarily, but I've grown unused to the idea of being able to smell my meal cooking the entire time I'm streaming. And because it's a slow cooker, I'm going to be smelling it for this entire stream. That pork is definitely best cooked slow. Yeah. Nice, just fall off the bone. I always hated meat prep because it always involved a lot of carving in a really boring fashion. Like, it just was not very fun. And so, slow cooking it was super nice because apart from just cutting off a little bit so it could actually fit in the slow cooker, for the most part you just jam the whole thing in and, you know, maybe just add some seasoning. And then I'd have it in like a tortilla with like cheese and maybe veggies and barbecue sauce, and it was real good. Oh, I guess I completed some quests. Done already. Slow down, kiddo. We can only write so fast. Got some EXP. Ooh. Okay, do we do anything else? Because the one thing I might want to do is actually move away from this specific farm. Because this one actually has a lot of space. So is the map procedural? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so we want to eat a bunch of crowberries. Okay, moldy tomato, rotten tomato. Yeah, let's just do all of these. I'm pretty sure we have a silly amount of resources that we can work with at this moment. Including some food. There we go. Okay, so we want to do... Is it the vine maw? The vine maw is the one that shoots. Double aim is range. There's also a scarecrow, but I don't think we have that. So Slimer vine is also range, and Broody vine has critters. Double speed, double speed. Okay, so why don't we do... How many do we want? Because that's more HP. Double drops. Let's see, Scullion. So we do actually have some brood vines. I don't know the difference between... So why don't we do... How many plants do I want planting? How many plants do I want fighting? I guess I only have 2 vine maws. Let's get them down. Okay. So I need more water. Collect that. We should probably get another well at some point. Come back. Cretin. There you go. Yeah, maybe you can double your soulstone plant drops. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we want to do... So fresh beans is just more HP. Coffee gets me double. Where's the Whack-O-Lanterns buff? Also double drops. It's the Eggling bonus. Double drops. And I'm assuming Scullion is extra HP. Probably fine without. So let's just do another Eggling. I'm getting hungry, but I should have enough. And I'm out of water. Question is, can I make another well? Oh, well, it's going to require 25 blood, so I shouldn't do that unless I'm fully prepared. There. Of course, I'm going to have to wait for the next day, but that's fine. Ah, that's easy. But yeah, I definitely am going to try and double my soulstone drops next time. And yeah, there's also the soul barrier. Okay, trap those up. This area, I just don't care about. There's not enough field spots for me to care about. So let's go inside. We probably also have some seeds that I can get rid of. I think I'm going to get rid of the vine moss seeds. Let's get rid of the fish beans. Because yeah, snagging some extra levels wouldn't be a bad idea either. Though it's not much. Okay, anything else? No, I think we rest and we go fighting. So I'm gonna try and protect this one, but it's much lower on the list. Well, this seems pretty powerful. I might have overdone it. Like, I might actually have too many defenses here. But, you know what? Whatever, it's fine. I guess what I could do is actually just have this entire area be loaded with just damage monsters. Oh yeah, that's what we should do. Just get a bunch of like aggro farms. Let's see, reduce my abilities. Pet Bat orbits me. Well, I don't do ranged projectiles, so we'll just do the cooldown. I don't know if that includes, like, attack speed. But it's fine. Okay. Oh, and the coffin beans don't require more water. But, so, not only is it valuable in terms of getting more defenses. Let's go get our quests. The other thing I was thinking about is the more defenses I put down, the more enemies come after me. The more enemies that come after me, the more EXP I get. Float like a vampire and sting like a pea. Fierce spicy pea, of course. Task complete. EXP, Slimer Vine. And we have another one. Okay, so it's kind of just new quests. Dig up hidden treasures, dig up hidden treasures. So it's just do X or Y thing on a given daily basis. Get a pun, get some EXP. And rinse repeat. So where's the diggy points? I am not seeing them. Like both of these. Do I have enough? No. Need more stone. There's the soulstone seed. So I guess I'm gonna have to use reflex test stuff. I will admit that's the one part of the game I don't like. I'm never very good at the timing mini games. I say as I just got one of the better rewards from it. I don't know. I almost kind of wish there was an alternate version that you could just like tick on, so the more things you feed him, the better the rewards or something. Oh, dig west, south hole. Ah, right here. Unless there's another one that I missed. But yeah, maybe what I should do... I think it's a little late. But maybe in the next... what I do the next time around is... I have one specific farm that I personally defend that I almost don't even bother to put defenses on. And then 3 other farms that are purely just for luring enemies in to fight. For extra EXP. Oh, there's something under the coffin I dug. Ah, shoot. Oh, this one, some stone. And this one. Yeah, I'm gonna miss stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of the collectibles are a little hard to see. Yeah, there's one here. Should probably also eat. Boy, yeah, investing hard into investing hard into those berries has really opened this game up. I already no longer feel like I am restrained by my food limitations, but am instead emboldened by them. Then we need a magnet. Yup. Okay, snag those. Pickup radius might be an upgrade, to be honest, but I don't know. Let's see. Anything else here? There we go. Oh, we actually did find 6 chests already. Really? Or no, that's just dig up treasure. But I mean, it's paying off. Like, really well. Let's see, anything else? Yes. Secret crack. This feels like the kind of roguelike that if I had a kid, this would be the one that I'd start them with. Or one of the ones that I'd start them with. Like, it's really charming, it's kind of cute. The mechanics are simple but compelling. The visuals are clean and easy to parse. And you don't really need to be able to read to figure out, like, half of the stuff going on here. Alright, did we get everything else? I think so. There might be more that I've missed. Like, various bits of wood here and there, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. And we are lacking stone. Okay, don't know if we have anything else. But we have... Oh, Vine Crow. That's a new one. Vine Crow. Attack. Scares enemies. Extra HP. Yeah, let's get that soul stone down. Whoop. Because, yeah, I don't know how its double works. Yeah, let's get some more coffin beans. Unless we're out of coffin. Nope, there's the coffin beans. Okay, they didn't even touch my traps. Okay, some more quests. 200 EXP. Yeah, these are inactive. You know what? It's fine. There we go. Okay. And it doesn't look like the house has repaired at all, which is maybe a bit of a problem. But I'm just gonna put a bunch of aggro crops here. Oh, looks like we need some water droplets. Because this way, I don't really care about food. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because we're so hopped up on beans. It doesn't really matter to me to get the food crops. What we want are the battle crops. Because the more battle crops that spawn, more EXP I get per night. That one's kind of iffy. This one's a little bit better. Gonna be a little tough, but it's fine. I think we might even be able to get the well down. Oh, interesting. The diminishing returns on the food actually goes away the more things I do during the day. So, it's really not worth overeating. Okay, we have a couple of vine crows. They give extra HP. So we'll snag a pair of them. Thorn Maw. Payback. Slimer Vine. Has a ranged attack. And has double speed. Okay, and we have another vine maw. Perfect. Yeah, so it might take a little bit to get all of these watered on a daily basis, but that's my only limitations that I know of. Oh, that one's out. I'm just gonna eat the rest of my supply. It's a bit wasteful, but I think it pays for itself. Oh. Yes. Got another soulstone seed. We'll have to wait for another day. But that's probably fine. I thought I grabbed it. Oh, come on. There we go. You can't get away from me. Vegan vampire. I will make a farm that satisfies my needs without ethical issues. Wander. Forgo food crops. Slaughter enemies instead. Look. If you were to accuse me of being a militant vegan, you would be right. Okay. Let's see. We gotta have one more water thing around here. There it is. Luckily, this was a lot of setup that I'm not going to have to repeat. Come back here. I didn't know you could actually go that far out of bounds. Okay, so I think everything is fine. The last thing that I would look into is, can I fix my house? Let's see, because we have the alchemy table. Oh. I can just craft soul stones. That's better than a well. I can actually do stuff with that. Okay, anything else? No. So, yeah, the soul stones drop would actually be good. Oh, heartstone to restore house HP with materials. And let's get global plant health. So how much do I need? 10 stone to fix my house. Well, it's fine. Join and immediately hurt. If you accuse me of being a militant vegan, you're right. What a start. Look, man. My veggies defend themselves. I don't know how else to put it. Blame plants versus zombies. Okay, so it does actually look like they will go after my, I don't actually know if they're going after my house. Also, is that it's more zoomed out. Which is kind of neat. Yeah, they're just getting shredded. So, it looks like I can actually have all 4 farms going at once. Our immediate issue is we need way more stone. But it's fine. This whole farming thing really suits you, kid. Let's see if you can complete these new tasks. Grown vegetables release enemy souls. Okay, so we can harvest the soul stone. And the coffin beans. And now that we have a coffin bean, eat it. Grab a couple of these. Oh, we got another one. Good work, kiddo. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soul stones. Heck yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Well, I guess let's harvest everything outside first. So day 7, week 1. Oh, there's multiple weeks to this too. So are the Grave Lords more of, or Grim Lords? Whatever, I'll call them Grave Lords anyway. Are they, they're kind of end-of-week bosses more than anything else. So you might actually be playing this for a while. Huh. Okay. And yeah, I have 10 soul stones that I should probably use. I'm not quite sure on what yet. What else do we have here? Cracks. So many. But yeah, why don't we finish up day 7 and then see what the game does? Either it's going to be a boss fight, some kind of heckin' wave, or I don't know. Anything else here? Yeah. Yeah, the problem is I have 4 stone, but I do keep spending it on other things. I would say I shouldn't have spent it on those soul stones, but they actually were really helpful. Is that a soul stone seed? I was under the assumption I could only get those from Cthulhu, but I was wrong. Pleasantly so, too. I bet you also get them from maybe the end of a week, if you did well enough. Hopefully the game does not actually judge me based on my harvests, because I'm definitely more about bloodshed. Just not edible blood. More ethical bloodshed. Yeah, let's get some water over here. Because I know we're going to need it. That's your green piece. Okay, do we have any other diggy spots? Or have I got them all? There's a little bit more berries at the very least. Aren't you supposed to be sucking blood? No, I suck vegetables and shed blood. What comic or cartoon or something? There was one I saw a long time ago where, like, the vampires could get by just sucking the color red out of things. But I've completely forgotten what game it was. Or not game. Was it Adventure Time? Oh, it was Adventure Time. There we go. Yeah, it's like, I knew it wasn't like a full traditional American cartoon. Whoop. Oh, did I did it again. That's fine. Hello! Yeah, it was Marceline the Vampire Queen. There we go. I haven't seen Adventure Time in years. Okay, so here's the one problem. I summoned the house-destroying goat demons. Okay, 28 enemies remaining, plus him. Here's the thing, I should probably worry about my house. Oh, he's summoning skulls that hit my house. This is what happens when I get distracted. Because I can autopilot, but I don't pay attention to important things. Okay. Is it just the skulls at this point? It is. Okay. At least he's just continuously summoning skulls that I just have to contend with. Yeah. So all I have to do is just make sure none of these skulls escape. And we're good. And considering I do a sweep of 3, I'm in a reasonably good spot for hitting all of them. Vegetables grow faster. Ability pulls enemies to the center, and night cycles reduce your hunger by 20. Veggies grow faster. And we get 17 soul stones. Is that crow wearing a tiny blue hat? Must be priority mail. Dear Voltaire, we can't believe you just beat one of your father's Grim Lords. You've been lifting weights while the crows weren't looking. It's really impressive, but Grim Lords are never really destroyed. Now that one's found you, the rest will quickly follow. You gotta bail, kiddo. Hate to agree with that. Eloquent input from your Uncle Frank, but he's right. Staying here will only get more dangerous, and it would be a while before you could get another chance to leave this place. We can conjure up a portal right now. Well, all those souls you just released are still empowering your location. but you'll need to break a bunch of soulstone steels in order to pass through it. The soulstones you recovered from defeating that Grimlord should more than suffice. Just make sure you don't wait too long before jumping into the portal. We can keep it open until the sun sets today, but you'll be on your own for a while if you decide to stay. Don't worry though, our crows will totally find you wherever you end up going. Probably. The portal should be out by the time you read this. It's time to make your choice, kiddo. Portals only appear every 7 days. Entering a portal lets you progress to a new location. Interesting. So is it like kind of the start over? I forgot. I'm just so on autopilot. I was just thinking about it and it's like, oh right, I passed out from hunger. I really almost wish there was an option where my character would just refuse to do things instead, because I am just too distracted. It's fine. This game is great. And it's a good stopping point anyway, and a good way to kind of end us off. Anywho, so, yeah, New Game Plus, maybe? I'm hoping the portal is like a New Game Plus situation, but it could actually be like a new location, because it does look like there are different biomes you go to. I just don't know what you get to bring with you between, but I also don't feel like, I don't feel like doing 2 weeks in a location would have been bad either. There's more locations and bosses, yes. Cool. I'm assuming, Brian, you are actually one of the developers or just an avid player? Well, one way or another. Voltaire the Vegan Vampire actually, like, really sold itself to me on this one. I thought it was going to be a weirdo game that I might not like, and it's a weirdo game that I actually really like. It's super charming. Marketing for the publisher. Got it. But yeah, so it's 15 bucks. It's got local co-op. I think it's only 2-player, and it's still in early access. So that means it's got a lot of room to grow. Looks like they're going to be in early access for half a year to a year. And they actually have main content patches themed after various things too. Well, that's kind of fun. So 8 bosses to defeat, 8 biomes to explore, weather, bigger skill tree, passive boons, more 20 vegetables to grow, and a bunch of other stuff too. Neat. I really like this game. I can't wait to play more of it, and I probably absolutely will. Maybe closer to 1.0, or maybe I'll just come back for a random experience. Maybe I'll bring Shell along next time, who can tell me that, oh yeah, we need to stuff our faces with vegetables as opposed to just running around like a goober, which is what I have been doing. It's fine. This is fun though. Can't wait to play more. But for now, let's move on to the next.